In this video, we'll share with you the realities of starting a YouTube channel in your 50s whilst traveling the world. We started about 4 months ago. And in that time, we have reached 3,700 views and got 140 plus subscribers.
Woo!
So thank you to all of you that subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. So despite not getting a viral video or receiving any income from it, YouTube has already changed our retired life in significant ways. So stick around to the end to see if we have any regrets. I'm Frank.
Hi, I'm Kim.
And we are FNK Life.
Okay, so why did we start this channel in the first place?
We must be crazy.
I think from my perspective, people don't talk about the retirement phase of your life. It's something that you know is off in the distance and it's going to happen, but people don't discuss how they want to spend it, if they have the opportunity to retire early or what they want to do. So we really wanted to share our experience of the life that we've chosen to have, of slow traveling around the world, and to be realistic about how this works, what our budgets are, and to just share what we learn along the way. We're not looking to be rich and famous and just Instagrammable. We just want to share what our journey actually is.
What we didn't want to do was be a travel vlog. We knew that would be too much work. So the first thing we immediately abandoned is that we would get a drone and start filming beautiful shots of all the destinations. We want to talk about our travels, but we don't want to be a full-on documentary on every location we visit.
Yeah, we're not the creative camera people to be able to do that. Other people do that so much better.
What we wanted instead was to have a living journal of all our adventures, and where we would talk about what we learn every place we visit, philosophies we develop and create as we travel along, and also be real about the difficulties and the magical experience we encounter. And that was the real inspiration. Rather than filming another video of a beautiful temple, museum, or church, we really wanted to just expand on our thought process and also give ourselves the perspective of what travel means to us, so that maybe in a couple of years or 20 years, we could look back and say, oh, wow, I can't believe we thought that, or this is where we were at that point.
Yeah, no, definitely to create an archive for ourselves as well, so we don't forget where we've been and the great experiences we've had. The other thing that we decided early on is that we would do this together rather than one of us doing it as a solo project, which allows us to have something new to learn. We thought it would be a really good opportunity to do some work together.
A bonding experience. We are in it together. So why did we not start right away? Well, a lot of things, stopped us. The fears we had, which was how much time it would take, whether we would succeed in working together without, let's say, killing each other. We started actually watching one of the YouTube channels called Grounded Life, and they described how YouTube, especially over 40, was really easy and a path that we could actually follow.
We're not too old. Even people our age have things to share. And
it's not just for young influencers, but also they made it sound so achievable. That was the real thing. So a big shout out for the inspiration we got from the Grounded Life channel. And we'll put a link as well to the video course, which we did join, which really kind of focused us on how to get started. And even more importantly, gave us a community of like-minded people to be able to ask questions and get the answers we needed.
No, that's been great. It has been nice knowing, it's not just you out there, that people are there to support where they've started their channels a bit earlier as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure we could have done it on our own, but it really focused us, motivated us to get started.
So doing this YouTube channel, there has been some unexpected positives for us. We have already amassed 140 subscribers. This has been amazing because it's given us a community of people. And we didn't really realise till we started this journey how much we needed that. It's been really nice to put content out and then get some actual comments from people.
Yeah.
Some of them even saying they liked it, which was good. In return, it's enabled us to follow other people on the same journey, seeing where they're going, what they're experiencing.
Yes.
And that's been a really good thing.
It has been amazing because you don't realize when you start your traveling journey that really it was just been the two of us always on the road and staying together. So it's nice to get input from outside sources and to have like-minded people reaching out to us and responding to our thoughts, rather than just the two of us talking to each other.
Yes, it's really nice to talk to other people as well.
Yes.
And people with genuine shared interests, and we're not just forced networking, which I don't think we would react to very well at all.
No.
And also, it's given a forum for people to reach out. We were really grateful to meet Heather and Mitch, who were the first people to reach out and say, "Oh, we like your channel, and it looks like we're going to be in Chiang Mai at the same time as you.
Yes.
Can we meet up?" And we were like, "Wow, yeah, this would be great."
I think it has really made it easier to share our experience or to introduce ourselves because it's a safe space. People have already seen us on YouTube. When you find people that are either aspiring to living or are beyond where you are just now, they know who we are. So when they reach out, we can communicate. And often those comments, and please leave us comments giving us your experience, have allowed us to move on to more virtual friendships.
Yeah, it's really nice. If we meet new people when we're out and you have a really nice chat, and then you have that awkward bit of we're on WhatsApp, do you want to exchange
Yeah.
numbers? And it sounds a bit weird. But we're able to now say, oh, like we have a YouTube channel. If you look us up, we're FNK Life. Feel free to get in touch. Our email's already there, but they're under no obligation. They can see our channel and then decide if they want to keep in touch. We've really appreciated the forums and communities that other channels have created. So we reached out to Jeanne and Christine, who are strategic early retirement, and were able to meet up with them in Bulgaria. You mentioned Grounded Life, but also Finding Gina Marie, and recently Go With Less, like-minded people that are traveling around the world.
And we'll put a link to all the communities we mentioned or any other we might have forgotten in the description so you can check them out for yourself. I really love learning new skills, whether it's languages or technology. And all this knowledge sharing and those communities really help us learn and develop. Being able to geek out on some of the communities, whether it's for YouTube or something else. It could be tips for traveling or, how to save money. One of the communities I followed from the start as well was Matt's Planet, where he describes how to use your points and how to achieve status in different airlines and hotels. So it's really fascinating for me. I love to geek out with this. But also, when you retire, you lose your communities, especially when you're traveling. So suddenly you're not at work anymore. And you realize very quickly that most of your social interactions came from water cooler chats at work or lunchtime chats. You lose all this. It creates a void. And to be able to replace that void, suddenly the office water cooler is an online chat or is a meetup in Chiang Mai. And that is an important part of retiring. You need to think about this.
Yeah, and that work side does drop off really quickly as well.
Yeah.
It's not something you should rely on. Things do change. It's just a different phase of life.
It is, yes. So would we do it again? Well, of course we would. Already it's given us a lot more. So whether we thought we would eventually get monetized or not is totally irrelevant. In fact, we would rather regret starting than regret not starting. So here we are.
Yeah, I think that's true. So if you're retired or you're dreaming of retirement or you just want to do more traveling, definitely consider starting a channel. Start small, start messy because you will, but start now. Because there's never, as in life, a good time to do all of these things. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to follow us on our next travel adventure. Thanks. Bye.